Do you ever use BPR as a confluence? I mostly don't even use BPRs, to be honest, as confluence. I don't know a lot about it, like the balance price range as Danny knows it, but like kind of similar thing about BPRs. I like to use ranges. For me, ranges are very important um for taking a trade, like understanding the IBDA and some stuff I've been sharing with you guys on the Twitter. It's very key for me to take one trade and really see it play it out, and it's very simple and like two steps to see the trade. Yo, Paul, how we doing? What's up, Danny? So yeah, mostly Andrew. I don't even use it too much, the BPRs, to be honest. Danny, you are mute, bro. Oh, oh well, a little question. Bet. Send some questions, bro, on the chat. I don't know. Um, right now I don't even use standard deviations, not anymore. Maybe sometimes I use them, but very not often as I used to. Before I really use them because Dexter stuff and shit. But now I use more like some closed trades, like more quick trades, like from 1 to 5 minutes I'm in and out. So I rarely use the standard deviations, and I rather to use the fulcrum point, that it's more precise in my opinion, more simple, rather than the standard deviations, which is very similar, to be honest. Like it works the same. But if you feel comfortable with using the standard deviations, they are really good because you can measure the manipulation and the distribution of a move. Like if you have seen my Power of Three video, I explain there quite deep about the standard deviations and measuring the manipulation and distribution on a AMD cycle. You want me to show you the fulcrum point, or all right? You have any example, Denny, like on hand? An example of fulcrum. Yep. This one? Yep. Sincere? We almost, bro. No, no. But I would like to use this one on the higher time frame. Like it's on 5 minutes cleaner. Like you want to use the fulcrum point, like just the pure structure of it, like all the swing part of like this example, rather than the standard deviations would be like something like this, and you go to less 2 and less 2.5. In this case, we only use till less 1 and less 0.5. So it's better to always take partials on these two. And if you position yourself on a good trade above, even on above or on the externals of the range, on less 0.5, you got more than enough for your trade. Let me find another cleaner example about it. I think we got some on this week. Even on mock maybe. Let me see. Let me check something real quick. Find it. Yeah. Yeah. So even sometimes price action might rally lower than it. You don't really care about it. So you just want to use the fulcrum points as taking partial and really paying the trader. Because let's say you take the turtle soup right here, you take a position, I don't know, maybe you got the fill over here, stop loss there, and you take a partial, one partial here, very safe. You got already at 1 to 3 risk to reward. Then you got a 1 to 5 risk to reward. So if you playing well with micros or minis, let's play with micros. Let's say you have like a 10 micros positions. I would take something about 8 contracts here, then partial the another one right here, and the last one right here, or cutting a bit less right here and taking one here. The thing with fulcrums is like very safe partial points that even if you are not right with the drawn liquidity and you select the right fulcrum, you are still going to get paid. So it's really saving you to from some trades you even take wrong with the wrong liquidity. But if you want to learn more about the standard deviations, you can search up with on the YouTube. I have a deep one. But, um, yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, the like the fulcrum helps you to like have a true on support and resistance, right? Like if you already displaced from the 0.5, you want to see price not going above it or rejecting above on that level. We just started trend, so we're just talking about the fulcrum. Like how we use the fulcrum point. Yeah, like the whole and the placement is about like the whole leg. It's easier to see it on a higher time frame rather than sticking with the 1 minute. So it's easier with 15 minutes or 5 minutes. You will see the price action way cleaner, so it will help you to the placement and don't get it wrong. How do you identify and mark out these fulcrum points? Uh, yeah, it repeated trends, no worries. Uh, we select like the whole leg of a price movement, like the whole swing point. So it's easier to detect it on a higher time frame, such as 5 minutes or 15 minutes, such as these ones. So you select all these range, rather than with the standard deviation, which you just select this price. with fulcrums we select all the swings. So just like this one or this one. And maybe other example. Could this one be? Yeah, could this one, right? So here you see it played really well in this price leg. But do you have in the validation points of institutional order flow? Yeah, mostly as Denny had post on it on price reviews and on his Twitter. It's also seeing the how price action is respecting the quarters and the CE of weeks, and also about of the imbalance. So sometimes you want to see some fair value gaps left on field, and others to have some fastest reaction of it. And mm, I have another way to find in the institutional order flow, and to find it, it would be nice if you see the high probability scalping series. And if you really think outside of what ICT is saying, you will see how to understand more clearly the institutional order flow. And you just remember that everything that ICT says, it can be fractalized at some point. So it can be really useful to find an institutional order flow. And also, then he has a video about it, so it can really help you out. It's really good. Yeah, exactly. Also, we can um, help us out with SMTs and order blocks. Like if you're really strong, you don't want to be watching. For example, if we're bullish, we don't want to see the lows get run through. So, for example, we're bullish. We don't want to see this low get run through and close with bodies, because it will show a weakness on the institutional order flow. Yeah, we can tip on it, but we want to see it close with wick, like the low. So we will be making a turtle soup, but not close with bodies. Yeah, Trent. Like the difference with the standard deviation and fulcrum points is, for example, with the standard deviations, you can measure the phases of a power of 3. Let me see if I can find something. It could be an example. But now I rarely use it because I think it's a very cherry picked concept from Dexter, so I don't know. I don't like it too much, to be honest. This time is awful. Let me search another. Yeah. Yeah, like you see Dexter picking some stuff someday, and he explain you another thing another day, and he does the opposite the next day. So like it's not quite precise, and it's just like very cherry picking. And to be honest, he doesn't have too many examples of him really taking an execution of it, at least live. So kind of pull you back. Cause I can't even find an example right now. Um, oh, I can't see one. My eyes doesn't do this anymore. We go on 1 minute jump or something. So if you like standard deviation, it's okay, just be careful with it. And also like power of 3 and the H4 power of 3, like if you notice sometimes lately have been quite I say quite bad. Like it's not as the model presents to it. Like the yeah, like the conditions are maybe are not good for the model. I don't know, but you have even seen if you follow Dexter, he now really rarely posts some examples because they don't even show no more. Like the best opportunities happen on 9:30. That's why I leave the 4-hour power of 3 strategy post. Because 9:30, in my opinion, once you really get the hang of it, it's way better. You just need to be careful with it because it's a double sharp weapon. Still trying to find an example, but it's impossible. So any other questions? Meanwhile, I'll try to find some example. Maybe I'll link up the video or something. Hold yeah, if you have it by hand, just link it up here or something. Here's the video I'm talking about of the Power of 3, where I talk about it when I was good at it and spent a lot of time studying it. Can we use key Power of 3 openings as dynamic premium discount? Mm, mm, oh, yeah. Every Power of 3 can be fractalized. Like I still got in mind, and what I really liked about Power of 3 is, at least for me, I'm going to give you some kind of hint. Playing on the externals and on the extern of a range and of a power of 3, it's just key to it. Like I always have present the opening of the hour or the power of 3 I'm trading on it. So if I usually trade 9:30, I like to mark the opening of 9 as it's the 1 hour power of 3 of that whole time. But yeah, you can use it on every time frame, every power of 3, and it really saves you up. Because you can sometimes get trapped on inside the range and then you got some retracement and just tipped you on their sell side that maybe got turtle soup and you get out of it. Yeah. Yes, sir. Like power 3 also can help you out on determining institutional order flow by the closes of the power of 3 and the movement of the power of 3. It will help you out. It will give you hints of the market, and also can take you to help you take it one trade on the week. Like if you know how the price action will print, let's say, even on a lower time frame. Let, let's say we have a fair value gap or something right here, and once we dip into it, we know we're bullish. We want to see an open low high close, which is open low. Open, low. This is the distribution range. Then the high and the close. So we want to see the print wick, the wick print lower. So we can anticipate with the opening, even on a like 1 minute chart. I have that present on my mind while taking a trade. I want to see it print the wick, and while it's printing, I would like to enter on it. So that's why I don't even use limit orders anymore, because it hits you up maybe sometimes a bit early that you could take the trade. Scratch some ticks about it. Yeah, would be nice. Where bullish, for example, we can refer to the opening as equilibrium of some kind. Example, Virgin's general price is above 830. Can we say that price reached premium in that case? Uh, Depending the scenario, yeah, we could say that it's premium because like if you have the midnight opening price point, price is just really chopping around of it. It will be staying on the accumulation conditions as it will be just playing ping pong on the midnight opening. But if we are strongly bearish and price retrace and go higher, and we are sure it's a retrace and not a reversal, uh, yeah, we could take a position there on the premium. But in these cases, to be like safer on like on the example you're saying, um, I would use another entry model rather than trying to enter on the or catching the falling knife. So you will be more safe. Yeah, it will be recorded. So you wait for the SMT that will help you out to confirm that you are really going to retrace and not it's not a reversal, and you wait for it to be starting to playing out. Like you don't see the SMT and go on Digen and full port it. Like you wait the SMT formation and wait for it to play it out and start seeing some sort of a rejection of it, and then you can seek some entry. For the weekly candle to play out, do you wait for the first 2 days to see where it can go, or how you approach the weekly candle expansion trades? Like last week, I got bullish on a OMC day, but it was Thursday reversal for bearish week. For the weekly candles, um, you have like really different styles to approach the weekly the weekly candle and the weekly day trading days, because as I shared before on the Twitter, if you see the weekly as a fractalized day, we can say that the Monday is the Asian range of the weekly. So meaning the Monday is more likely to have some sort of accumulation, and if your model is not adapt or you are not good at trading the accumulation conditions, I would not recommend you taking any trades. But for me, for example, I lately like to play Mondays because I find it that I'm good at it. I have a good risk to reward. I have a good win rate on these days. So, in my opinion, I don't wait a Monday unless there's some sort of news conditions. But if you like, I don't usually take weekly profiles on mine. Yeah, I still watch on the daily. to see it, how the weekly is performing, and still watch the weekly opening as well. Yeah. Yeah, like it's way better, trust me, to um use the already printing movement, like rather than trying to catch the bottom of a whole day or week. It's more likely to you are going to get things wrong by trying to catch the falling knife. So if you already the week is presenting a trade, just ride with it, not try to reverse the market by yourself, you know. And for the weekly opening, I like to mark out the Sunday 1800 opening price and just extend that through all the week and see it how the weekly is printing. And the reason about the 1800 weekly open rather than the 00 of Monday is because the one you are going to be seeing on the weekly is the one it will be starting to print at 1800, so it's better in my opinion. Yeah, I think back testing it might be good at some sort of point, like maybe seeing the pattern at the first times you are learning it, like for seeing the model, but it's way different even though if you have a like a replay bar or something like this, it's still way different that you seeing the candles really printing out like tick per tick or per minute. That will only give you the live price action. And same as me, backtesting didn't. I don't like too much to backtest. I'd rather see it played live or see it on hindsight. It helps me out more rather than backtesting. But it's more like more personal. So if you like backtesting and you find it useful and you see you're getting better at it and on backtesting and on live markets, just keep on it. Any other question? Yeah, anytime, Andrew. That's why we are here for, trying to help make this path easier. So I don't know if you guys have any other question or did any hop on and do the weekly forecast or how do you anticipate manipulation? Uh, we can anticipate the manipulation also with the power of three. uh, like we're seeing where it's the price action at. Like if it's already printing the week of the bar. So let's place on this example of the day. Hold on a daily example. Yeah, this might be one. So the opening of the midnight would be around here. We barely have any movement up of midnight opening, which can already help us determine if we are strongly trend on a heavy trended day. And there are certain times where the high and low of the day are more likely to be created, like they have more probability to be holding out for the rest of the day. So you can filter those high and low of the day. Uh, Before a couple weeks ago, I shared the data on some images of which times have the more probability to make the high and low of the day. So which are the 300, which is on London. Then we have from 9:30 to 10:30 as the most probable. And also mock can help us to make the low of the day, as we'll finish any unfinished business with it on the market. Um, but not these times will not be always respected, and sometimes will change, of course. Like sometimes we might be doing the high of the day on at 4:00, but helping you and identifying like what times are um more probable to making the high and low of the day can filter out if you want to already be seeking for buys or seeking for longs, or for seeking for shorts or seeking for longs. As you don't, if you already print out the high and low of the day or high and low of the week, you don't really want to counter trend it, as you're going to get smoked. So it can help you out just by identifying a pure eye test of the power of three. Like I explained multiple times on the power of three video I just linked up. It really helps you out with filtering out if the price action already made out the high of the day, and if for you to identify the manipulation, you can also use the turtle soup. And if you watch already core content, even the mount one, it can helps you, what ICT says helps you out to filter if it's really a manipulation. And there are certain models or certain personalities, depending of what you like to do. You can take the trade on the manipulation or position yourself with your model on the manipulation, or just waiting and being more safe and playing the continuation trades, the distribution, so you don't risk too much. But that's just really relies on your personality. That's why I don't like to imply any sorts of model to anyone, because for example in me, I like to use more the any manipulation model. I feel more comfortable with entering there. I think I get the hang of it. And if I wasn't able to take the manipulation, I just take any continuation. So any other questions? If we don't have any other questions, we might just wrap it up here. And I will try to bring up the mock video the next week, the next weekend, or if we hit uh the 400 the 400 members on the Discord, I might do it earlier, sorry. So if you Danny want to do your next week expectations or something, or if you want to later put it out on the price reviews or bias, but yes. Yeah, we can see it. Back on the old days. Yeah, no, Euro USD used to watch it on the monthly, bro. Price is bullish, then you would not want to it to take those lows on NQ original consolidation. If price is bullish, then you would not want it to take those lows on NQ original consolidation. Yo, what's up? Which low? Oh, yeah. Yeah, and like if everything, if you will start to see some sort of rejection or Monday goes bullish and twist yeah, and Tuesday doesn't go bearish, we will uh be more conservative on the price action. We, we would like to see it print and we just follow. Yep. So if there's no more questions, we wrap it up right here and we'll see if I can deliver the mock model video on the weekends or earlier if the 400 members comes in along the week. We'll see. You don't guys have more questions? If anyone wants to hop in to ask something, yeah, yeah, anytime. You can ask on the chat if you want. You don't necessarily want to hop in. You have just like one question. Yeah, let's wait for. Let's wait a couple minutes more. how do you guys deal when the XY and futures going the same directions? I guess you will have to share your screen once again. It could, but like it's on the range, just like it's in the mid. something like that. I just made like a quick sketch of it. Like you place your dealing range from the end goal, like your where you're expecting of it, the price action to reach the drawn liquidity, and once you have the 50% of the range, you wait for the price action to print, and you want to see some displacement on the 50% of the range, which will be creating a fair value gap. And that fair value gap you want to see to get prefer to even not reaching the zero point 0.5 quarter of the fair value gap, or getting there but not getting the fill completely of the measuring gap. And you anchor another fib from the high, like the smart money reversal, let's say, like the high of the dealing range, from the the lowest point of the fair value gap, like then is showing, and you target the L1 standard deviation, and that's it. Like you take a profit there. Yeah, you can take like some institutional order flow entries right there. It's good, but and it will help you also test out the institutional order flow if it's with you and or not. Yeah, it will be recorded. As soon as this ends, I will upload it on the channel. Mm, maybe first for the Discord, then public for everyone, as we've been doing, or make an announcement. So no more questions, or just let's we will answer just two more, if anything, and we wrap it up. Yeah, no. We will try at least once a month. We can do that. Sometimes twice a month. We will see. We'll definitely keep this one coming, but yeah, I'm doomed, bro. Tomorrow I go back. We have been talking about fulcrum point, standard deviations, measuring gap, um, the weekly forecast. What else? A bit of ranges, SMTs, institutional order flow. I don't know what's the name of the like on the query that I'm on because I don't know like I I don't know how it's spelled on English. Then I'm the same as yeah. The Donner modelo. Bro, like everyone here is like yeah, like everyone here is you still sharing screen, Danny? Like everyone around the Discord is just like less 18. Like there's a few people, bunch of young people. No. Yeah, yeah. We record this and I'm going to send it. Thank you, Kay Smith. We're trying our best. I will try to get some forex. Yeah. What's the name of this? My funded futures account sometime, someday, soon.